Hello friends, today I am starting a series on understand your blood test reports. First in the series I am starting with glucose tolerance test, in which glucose is given and blood samples taken afterward to determine how quickly it is cleared from the blood. In this, an oral glucose tolerance test, a standard dose of glucose is ingested by mouth and blood levels are checked 2 hours later. In the coming slides, we will know what are the parameters and what are the causes for increase or decrease of this level. As we all know that this is the main source of energy in all living organisms. The glucose tolerance test was first described in 1923. The level greater than 105 is someone fasted for 12 hours suggests a diabetic tendency. This is an incredibly powerful test that can predict diabetes 10 years or more before one develops the strict definition of diabetes, which is greater than 120. Causes for glucose increase in the blood can be diabetes, poor carbohydrate utilization, or syndrome X. Cerebral lesions, uremia, pregnancy, intracranial pressure, Cushing disease, hyperthyroidism, chronic nephritis, infections. First 24 hours after a severe burn, pancreatitis, early hyperpituitarism are some causes for glucose increase. Liver damage, Addison's disease, starvation, late hypopituitarism, carcinoma of islet tissue, fasting hypoglycemia are some of the causes related to glucose decrease in the body. The clinical range for adult for glucose test is 70 to 115 milligrams per deciliters. The optimal range for an adult is 85 to 100 milligram per deciliters. When we have to caution a patient, that range will be if his glucose is below 50 milligram per deciliter or go above 250 milligram deciliter. That is a dangerous position. We have to consider some clinical notes while seeing the reports of glucose. In this, LDH will frequently be decreased or in the low normal with fasting hypoglycemia. However, LDH will almost always be decreased with reactive hypoglycemia. In case we have to order glycohemoglobin, which is also known as HbA1c, with serum glucose values above 160 and to monitor diabetics under therapy. So friends, I believe this will help you understand the glucose report, why it is increasing or decreasing in a patient which comes to us. In the coming series, I will come with more blood test reports to understand the patient's position and a correct diagnosis for treatment given by us to them. Thank you.